Yes. Hello, people. We're about to go or start trading here. Looks like I'm missing a screen here. There we go. So we're about to start, and today I'm actually going to be working a new bot. This one actually runs on the 5-minute chart. You can see all of these stocks are running on the 5-minute chart right now. One of the things about this new bot is it has several different entries specified for each particular stock. I also actually am watching Apple over here on another screen, which I'm probably going to end up swapping this out here so you guys can see that one as well. Let's see. Let's put Apple over here. That way you can see this one here, because I'm going to be testing Apple as well on this particular thing, and I am hoping. Now, something important to note this morning is that I'm actually going to be testing the bot with paper money instead of real money today. You don't want to take a new bot that you're just practicing with or you've just started with and use real money with it. It can be very dangerous. Something we have right here this morning, it looks like Amazon is testing the limits of what it can do. And AMD is also showing us something. It's like Neo's still doing nothing this morning, but this is set up a little bit differently. So these things right here allow me to quickly create limit orders or market orders almost instantly. So I'll be exercising these this morning. Yeah, these things right here can be very, very valuable, but they have to be pre-set up. Notice I have them sitting on each one of the screens ready to go as far as when you see a trade, or when I see a trade come in. The other thing is the beeper. I actually took that thing. It's still there, but I believe it's not going to work for the 5-minute chart. The 1-minute one, it was beeping way too much. Because it actually would beep for the 1-minute and for the 5-minute, and on the 1-minute it beeped, again, like I said, way too much. So, just like we always talked about, I mean, it's nice. Sometimes it would be nice to take the first candle, but I'm actually not really interested in that. Look at AMD doing something really funny. Look at the way this bot is showing that to be. That's very interesting. The first candle can be very dangerous. So, despite the fact that these stocks threw some nice trades on the first candle, I am not going to be taking the first candle on any of these. That's going to be a little bit difficult, and I believe that I could take it maybe halfway through the candle, something like that. Just need a little more confirmation. Usually at the first 1 minute, it's pretty clear about the direction that it's going to be going. So this one right here has done it. So we're going to do an order. this one over here is throwing a nice entry. We are going to limit order. Okay. Yeah, these were a little bit delayed. I'm not sure, but I could tell the order went through, so I didn't fire it again. Still waiting for this one to actually go in. There you go. Now you can see when these orders populate, it automatically, with that thing, it automatically populates my stop loss and a profit taking and the entry. So all three have taken almost immediately on this. See, this one got me out already. That's not good. So yeah, it's obviously it's better to get a little confirmation. So this one might not have been a good entry, but again, this is one of the reasons why we practice first before we go live. So it needs to be the candle after the entry point. This one over here actually is a better entry because the long is actually over here and not over there. One of the things I'm going to do, so the green points right here, these green checkered lines show me where the stop loss actually can be. So you can see this stop loss over here could have been a little lower. Actually wish it was a little lower, but I really can't take this one until the candle ends because of the entry point here. But this one over here is really nice. This is a nice trade here. I mean, it probably would do more than that. These are really great. A minute and 30 seconds still waiting on this one. See, it would have been nice to be in this one. It was pretty solid. This one down here is still working along to try to go the other way. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. There's 1 minute left on that candle. You see this one's just doing excellent. Yeah, I mean, obviously the feeling is to try to. What is going on? What happened? I don't know what happened. It's like everything is like resetting or something. Oh my. Yeah, that was a little scary. Okay, the new candle has started. This is supposed to be a long, so I go down here a little bit. Create limit order. Hit that one. Oh! See, that jumped on me right there. I'm going to put that up there quickly. And I'm going to modify this one up a little bit. Oh, what is happening? Okay. We're having some serious technical issues this morning. Okay. Now this one actually went too. Just down here. And this one's a really tough one. It's one of the first bots that I created that actually, I would say, predicted a move a candle ahead of time. You want to do it like that. So it actually, on a push down, it's predicting along, which is, I don't know how you want to take that, but no, that just kicked me out. See, that's a bummer. It's a bummer because the stop loss is down here. You know, I actually moved the stop loss up or got in late or whatever you want to call it. This is a bummer too, because look at how close it came to that line up there. The idea of it getting back up there again is tough. So this one right here, it's like I should have taken the money up here for sure. I got a little bit greedy with that line. You guys might have seen me do that. Just because this is what it can do, you know, sometimes taking it is worth taking. Now this one down here is actually failing miserably right now. And it is bypassing that entry. That's still going down. The question is it going to hold the stop loss? Because, you know, like this one right here, that's the stop loss. So, I mean, when I think about this particular trade, I really had no right to be out of it, you know. I mean, this is showing a move to right there. You know, not that, you know, obviously it. Did I really just put that too low again? Yeah, that would have kicked me out. So it has to go. It really has to go below the stop loss before you actually could confirm. And same thing goes for this one over here. You know, without the stop loss in place, there's really no way of. See, I have to put the stop loss down here on this one. And this can be just up here. So, I mean, the only reason why I'm doubling these up or practicing is because, you know, I am paper trading. So the idea here is to practice putting stuff in place and monitoring it. So that's the reason for jumping back in these trades and my mess ups there when I was launching. So, okay, so there, now that was an official out, which shows you that this line here, whether it goes up or not, this line, we did it correctly on that one is what I was gonna say there. So now we still got a good push going on this one. We'll see what happens here. Go ahead and move this tool out of the way. But you know, I didn't set a break-even point, which is something that this one's missing as well. It went up this high. I should have moved to stop by now and had at least at a break-even. There's no reason to lose this much money. And by the way, the stop is supposed to be down here. There's no reason to lose after this much of a push-up. There's no way, or there's no reason to lose money on that stock. So that was a failure as well. Once again, that being the reason why we are paper trading this morning and not do the other. Yeah, you can hear the beep on there. Like I said, it's still actually going. But if you look over here, this right here shows the alert time. Make sure y'all can see that. So it's at a 1 minute entry on all of these. So The 1 minute one is not one that I've tested. So this whole thing was built for the 5 minute chart, not the other one. So here we go on this one, pushing back up again. Obviously I can't take it because there's no entry, but we might end up getting an entry eventually. I mean, these aren't good ranges at all as far as what the stock did. I don't know that anybody is very pleased with how that's going. Yeah, the tools, honestly, I didn't like the tools. I didn't want to have to use them. That's for sure. Let's see here. Okay, so something about this one over here that is to note. So I technically would still be in this one. I think that's important to look at. We'll pull a measurement here. So I would still be in this stock because it's a buy-in right here. And this is where the stop loss is supposed to be. So one of the things I'm going to do is come over here. I'm going to go ahead and get in this one and adjust this stop loss where it's supposed to be. Put this back up here. Look at it come down there. Oh my goodness, it's going to just tank right through that. Yeah, this is a proper test right here because this shows you that I got in here and then it's a push for up there. Yeah. Yep, and that's an official kick me out right there. I'll make a few notes here because this is that take profit line is pretty important. And yeah, now this up here, making this kind of move right here, and I'm going to move this tool out of the way and just measure that. So this was the entry point right here. And to up here, that's 0.63, whatever. It's quite a move on that. And I could have easily taken profit or at least broke even on this one. There's no reason to take a loss. This one down here, you can see it's actually holding pretty strong. I really liked these type of entries for this stock. And kind of whatever on that one, that's still tanking off like it didn't even matter. But if you look at the entire market, you know, it's, I'm going to go ahead and put this buy back over here. Oh, there it was. Well, there's that. Oh, well. I'm not going to do that. Well, I got the watch. Looks like all that stuff is having some issues. Okay, yeah, so if you look at the SPY this morning, I'll just pull it over here, it's actually tanking off pretty strong. So I would say the entire market is feeling it this morning. I don't know to what degree, but yeah, I would like to see what things did on the 1 minute. Look, here's a nice short called on Amazon that would have worked. Let's look at this one. Nothing on Meta. AMD didn't call anything. And Neo called a bad one right here on the 1 minute. Yep. Yeah, I like to see them holding at that line, because what this means is that the trade is normally good, but it's actually there's something in the market that's causing stuff to fall off. News can have that effect fairly drastically. These green lines here are the new support and resistance system. So you can see here, this is showing this is a heavy resistance line right here. It hasn't really found any support. This one tried to find support right here. This is on this line right here. So this was its way of showing support, which means this long right here was actually a short sell or a short squeeze, whatever it is, from here. So all of these people that were selling off, when it got to here, in the morning opened, they had to sell all their shorts or buy all their shorts, and when they did that, that pushed the price up to here and bounced off of there for a good drop. So this trade right here works fairly well. It's kind of like the opening range breakout, but it looks for a push up to a common line like the 50 and then a drop off. But you really have to get the support symbol to let you know that this actually was that, and then it has to get trapped here for that one. Yeah, I mean, I can see the market trying to find a bottom here, but just looking at the SPY, we could short everything on this page and make money. That's difficult, this kind of market. Yeah, you don't know that though. That's the case, right? You don't know that that it is actually going to tank. All you can do is look at these parameters and then trade your strategies. Yeah, it would be interesting to see what the JadeBot did this morning. I wouldn't be opposed to looking at that. I'll go ahead and drop it onto here. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see what it would have done looks a whole lot of nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to actually call it for this morning. The market looks like it's going to just sell off, so no sense in waiting around for that. So that's going to be it for today.